So let's go to the next step. Iraq's continuous war. Let's go to the Iraq now. Next one, please. Sadly, unfortunately, the Iraqi people, they saw severe war, over 40 years of the war. They had, before Saddam Hussein and after Saddam Hussein, they had internal war like Saddam Hussein with Shia and Kurdish people, many, many years. And then Iraq and Iran war, then Iraq and Kuwait war, and then in 2003, of course, you know what happened after 9/11. So Iraqi people are very, very traumatized. All of them, the generation after generation, they are very traumatized. Saddam Hussein was a very vicious man. I'm talking about my research. He created huge fear. Of course, you know, the dictatorship, that's why they can keep their power. They could create fear in the society. So I, as a psychotherapist, I was working with victims of torture, and I am working with victims of torture and sexual abuses as well. And I have so many patients talking about their own experience. Ordinary people, ordinary Iraqi people, talking about their own experience at Saddam Hussein time and what happened to them. They were very traumatized. They were believing that Saddam Hussein, they put the microphone between the wall in the houses. So they were believing that if they talk in the family, with the family, maybe Saddam Hussein and system, they're going to hear them. That kind of fear they had. Saddam Hussein, if one of the members of the family, only one member, even little kids and boys, they were talking that at the school, one word, one sentence against Saddam Hussein. So they were trying to see who was talking about. Did your father say that? Did your mom say that? So if any member of the family were talking about Saddam Hussein, that was it. It wasn't finished with the family only. It was with the whole family, and whole the area was punished. So that kind of vicious man he was. But sadly, after 2003, nothing did better. Why? Because we don't know about democracy. We are, as a within some people, nobody told us about democracy. What is not democracy? So the best time and best place for ISIS as well was Iraq now, to hunt Iraq. So they were kidnapping, car bombing, and police corruption, assassination, a lot of things happening daily basis in Iraq. We know that. One of the stories, which is very sad, a very young lady, she was Kurdish, and she was suffering with huge chronic depression. She had a little boy, 6 years old, and she couldn't speak. She was absolutely silenced for nearly 2 years. They escaped from Iraq with their husband and 6 years old son, and they referred her to me, and she started talking to me, and she told me she had a 12 years old son. The son was playing outside their house, and suddenly they lost the kid. Then they had a letter. They kidnapped their boy, and they said, "We want money, so much money." So they sell the car and they sell the house, she said, to rescue our son. We paid them, but after that we had our baby's body have been tortured. So of course, for 1 second, when we think about it, what kind of life is that? For any one of them, innocent people, absolutely innocent, not political, innocent people, suffering with this kind of trauma in Iraq. So we know, as much as the war continues, the people will become more vicious, of course. There is a lot of internal anger and passive aggressive inside us when we can't talk about our emotion.